Now I thought I'd make a little video to help out those who will be renting out this 2000 Winnebago. It is a 24-foot fully remodeled Class C. It is going to be available on RVshare. Now guys, on your driver's side, the front storage compartment is basically your propane tank. Inside here is a 20-pound propane tank, which I usually leave it on. You also have a gauge that's going to be inside, and it'll tell you the level of that propane tank. Please return it full if you do end up using. Now when you go inside, you want to open the door up all the way. And you got this ladder right here. Once you pull the handle all the way to the left or right, you could just fold it back out. If you need to, you could also adjust the legs, but that way it stays out and the door is able to stay closed. Now inside your guys' passenger side compartment over here, you're going to have your electrical cord. Now you got your 30 amp 25-foot electrical cord, which will be stored away on the passenger side front compartment. If we go over to the driver's side where the electrical hookup is, you got your water hookup and you got your electrical plug hookup. So just a regular 30 amp. 30 amp will be your 3-prong. The 50 amp is the 4-prong. Connecting it, very easy. Nothing to it. You just line it up, spin the ring on, and you're good to go on this side. And if you don't have a 30 amp plug, there's also this adapter on here. You want to remove this adapter. So if you got the adapter removed, you got the regular 30 amp plug right there. And you just want to go ahead and hook it up in there and just power it on. Walking onto the inside, over here, you have your battery switch. When you turn this on, that turns on your 12-volt power. So basically, what you need your 12-volt power is to run the lights. You need it to run basically the igniter on here. Even though this is propane, you still need the 12 volts to be able to add a spark. Lighting this thing, very easy. You twist it and you add a spark. Same thing, just add a spark. Once it turns on, the RV does come fully stocked with all your plates, all your dishes, as well as your cups. Over here we got all your knives, all your utensils, and just a couple more. Looks like just your butter knives and spoons. Under the fridge you'll find just pots, pans, skillets. Of course guys, I'm still adding more. I will add on a few more pots, a few more pans. I'll add over another. I'm waiting on a stove pan that could fit in there, because it does have an oven over here. That's your light. Now onto the refrigerator. Over here, you guys could tell the little droplet. That means it's running off of propane. So let's say you come and you have electrical connection, you plug it in, you want to get off of the propane because you want to save some propane, you just switch it over to AC mode. Once you switch to this AC mode, that's when it's going to use it off of the electrical plug. And the fridge is brand new. It was replaced only a couple months ago. So it's a great fridge. It is a 2-way. Now using the heat, we have a regular residential thermostat over here. Now to use the heat, we just switch it over to the right in the heat mode and you set your temp. Give it at least a couple seconds for it to kick in and you'll hear it blown out from all the vents. One more vent here, and there's a couple more vents in the bathroom. Now turning on the AC basically would be same thing. Right now I'm running the heat, it's a little bit cold, but running the AC would be the same thing, but switching it over to the cool mode and just set your thermostat lower than the current temperature and you're ready to go. And over here you guys will have extra towels in this small pantry. You also have plenty of storages up here, another storage over here. Now to run the generator, if you guys don't have an electrical hookup, I actually already disconnected the electrical from the outside. You'd want to use this switch. This is your generator start switch. If you run it, all generators are carbureted, so it'll take a little bit to get it started. If it doesn't start within 3 to 5 seconds, prime it, holding up for a couple seconds, and try again. And just like that, start it right up. Give it about 10-15 seconds for the power to kick in. Once it kicks in, you'll see your microwave turn on and you'll hear a loud click. But not to bother the neighbors over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and shut that off. Now to turn on your water heater, you simply switch that on. The water pump is only as well if you don't have a water connection. If you have a water connection, you don't have to worry about the water pump. And there you go. As you guys could tell, once the water pump has cycled and built pressure, it should shut off. If you still hear your water pump, that means you have an open faucet somewhere or there's a leak somewhere. But as well, water pump, this switch is only if you don't have a water connection connected to the RV. Over here, I like to set this over to here. You can actually as well use this as a cutting board. You got another sink over here. And it comes fully stocked with all fresh linen, all your toilet paper, all your stuff that you need, all your blankets, your towels. That's your shower door. Now, a couple things I'll point out. If you guys are planning to leave the RV and you don't have a water connection and you're running off of the water pump, I would simply turn off the water pump and the water heater just to be on the safe side. Now, if you guys have any questions, you guys will have my number. Feel free to text me, call me anytime with any info or any questions.